Good morning guys, and welcome to episode 3 of my vlogs here in Sydney. And yeah, today going to be taking you on a trip from Split Bridge to Manly Beach. It's about a 10-kilometer walk, so always best to do this a bit earlier on in the day. And yeah, the way you want to get here from Central, get the bus from Wynyard, get the bus from Wynyard to Spit or Mosman, and yeah, you want to start at the bridge. And from there, it's a try not to fall over these steps. Yeah, 10-kilometer walk all the way over to Manly. And in my personal opinion, it's much better than the Coogee to Bondi Beach walk, which you're most likely going to hear about. That's the most popular one. But Spit to Manly, absolutely beautiful, which you're about to see. So I'm going to bring you along on this trip, and look, it's very cheap as well. That's the whole idea of these vlogs, as you know. It's literally going to cost you a few dollars for the bus, and then a few dollars for the ferry getting back to the Central, of course. So yeah, and if you do it on a Sunday, bus only works out $2.50 all day, so that's always nice. So yeah, I'm going to take you on this trip. I hope you enjoy it. So yeah, let's go. Okay, so once you guys are past Dog Beach, as I like to call it, you come past another little area where you'll probably see quite a lot of families getting together, some barbecues and everything. There's a play park. Just basically keep to the shoreline, follow it around, and then you'll see a pathway coming off the beach, and it ends up here on this road. And once you're on this road, just want to keep following it down, basically. Pretty simple. But it's actually a nice walk down this road because the houses are insane. Only ones you can ever dream to own one day in your life, because it's Sydney and Sydney house prices. So yeah, I mean, just check this house out. Okay, so once you got to the end of that road, you might think you're at a dead end, but there is actually a little alleyway to your right, which will take you back onto the beach. And once you're onto the beach, take a left, and you'll see some stairs that begin the scenic walk. So once you're on that, then begins a massive long trail. Okay, so once you've done a really long walk through the scenic reserve, lots of stairs, lots of long winding paths, you'll come out to over here. And behind me there you can see Manly, which is where we're ending up, but it's still about halfway on the walk, so just want to keep following the path basically. Now we're on the descent down all the stairs, but just always remember to take a moment to really admire these views. A couple of little tips for the trip as well. Make sure you got some good footwear, because the ground, have to say, it's pretty uneven for the most part. As you've seen, I've almost tripped a couple of times. But also make sure you bring plenty of water, some snacks of course, because this trip does take about 2.5–3 hours depending on your pace and how often you stop for photos and stuff, so just keep that in mind as well. But you do get all the shops and restaurants and stuff at the end at Manly, so that's always a good tip to know as well. Okay, so when you come to this bit, guys, you'll notice there's a bit of a fork in the road. You can go up the hill there or down towards the beach. Now, you can go either way to carry on with the walk, but it depends on the tide. So if you're low tide, you can actually walk down the beach and cross over, and that's a bit of a shortcut. But if it is high tide, head up that way. So a little pro tip for you. So this is the area where you can cross, obviously when it's low tide, as you can see, but when it's high tide you would actually have to walk all the way behind the trees, over a bridge at the back here, and then come down this path. But yeah, just a nice little shortcut. You come from up that beach and then come across. Alright, so there we are, guys. That's the end of this vlog, and actually we're ending it exactly where we ended the last one, outside the Bavarian at Manly Wharf. So yeah, you can see behind me that's where you actually end up coming from. But I hope you enjoyed the walk if you do get a chance to do it. It's one of my favourites again. That just took us about 2.5 hours. Obviously that's actually taking my time, stopping and filming and everything. No doubt you guys will be doing the same. And yeah, so allowed 2.5–3 hours should be all right. That's not including the travel getting there though. But when you obviously get to Manly, you're rewarded with all the shops, restaurants, so you can get a bite to eat. It's about just gone after 2 o'clock in the afternoon here, so I've got time now to go enjoy Manly Beach. So that's what I'm going to do now after some lunch. And yeah, hope you enjoyed it. Make sure to like and subscribe the video. Turn on that bell notification for any more future videos. And yeah, hope you enjoy the rest of the day, guys. Take care.